All right, we're back with more Thea the Awakening. Last time we played this, made a bunch of interesting discoveries, one which is completely game-changing, and that's that warrior characters can hold a two-handed weapon and a shield at the same time, which is absolutely busted for their survivability. Massively increases their effective health because shields and two-handed swords give you armor, or shielding bonus. They give you, like, extra health on top of your real health. So that should make things a bit easier. I'm just kind of reviewing my notes from last time. Just made strong weapons for all the main characters. I need mithril and silver. I should try to focus on making two-handed swords. I should assign crafters to making medium armor and shields. I care about dragon bones, rubies, mithril, and silver, of course. Dragon bones plus rubies create rings that give leech that helps people heal. And some other jewelry I can make. Maybe I can improve crafting materials too. Okay. So let's see. Let's do production. What do I want to be making here? Shields, medium armors. Wood. Something I have a lot of would be ideal. Leather jerkin. Armor 9, Dex 2. How can I improve this? It's attractiveness if I use the elven wood. Makes the armor better if I use dark wood. Pop bones instead. Oh, the bones are better. Strong and intimidating. Wait, is it better? No. Dex bonus on that's pretty good. But monster bone, that's even better. If I put some metal on here, maybe? I don't want to use my steel or my mithril, maybe my iron. Monster bone shell. Fur leather. Doesn't really affect anything. I'll give this a try. It's pretty decent armor. Then I'm going to put my craftsman on it. I have a fairly decent number. That's as good as I get. Okay, and we want to make as many as I'm allowed to make until I run out of materials for it. Should be good. Oops. And let's also make food again with the other folks. Love this dwarf smith. He's really powerful. Maybe the other people kind of suck, don't they? I might just want to wait in town for a bit to build stuff. I'm already at max buildings. Send people out to gather more things here. Maybe help with food. I guess I'm okay with them just being idle for a few days while we build stuff. Pass. Pass. Get an armor. Oh, is it already out? Doesn't seem right. No way that's showing me as being out already. It shouldn't be. Maybe it just means that I'm telling it to craft too many and it's going to run out eventually. Oh no, I guess it doesn't want to make it at all. Okay, I'm doing something wrong then. Let's see. Medium. How many did I make the first time? Just the one. Oh. Well, what's the next best thing I can do here? I have plenty of iron. I can just use the regular bones, I guess. Or I can try the enchanted bones and see what that does. Runic bone jacket, 14 armor. That's even better. Okay. How many bones do I use per craft? 14 per craft. Okay, so I can only make like 3 of these total, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I want to get everybody with really good armor before I started venturing out again.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
I don't think I've done much with sages yet. I'll try a
Becoming
sage.
an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster
Herbalism, intelligence,
to
speech.
their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
Okay. Oh, you lose a child, you gain an adult. Got a research point here. You got armor and shields. Maybe go for heavy armor. It's expensive to research, though. I don't want to do anything else for construction. Could make sense to save up for silver. Do I already have mithril? I'm guessing mithril's all the way down. Yeah, I'll save up for silver, that's fine. Send some guys out to kill this really quick. The best way to sort these guys, I think, is by challenge fight. Also, I guess check for the people who are currently not assigned to do something. Yeah, this is my mithril disc. Anyone with a mithril disc is my big fighter at the moment. So how about you get one of these runic bone jackets. Okay. It would be nice to make better shields. You can have a monster bone shell. What's the difference? Oh wow, no, the lively honest shell is way better. Okay. That's also better. That's also better. I think because those are heavy armors, though. It's slightly better. Dwarven Smith is pretty powerful. I might leave him in the town so that there's always somebody buff defending the place. Just don't know if I want to bother making an expedition only for them to go out and turn around. I might just wait for the monsters to attack the town, because then I can defend it from here anyway. Yeah, auto-resolve, that's fine. Rabbit stew. Okay. I think we might be good then. 22, 17. Probably eventually want to make good armor for everybody, but let's bring him with. He's not very combat focused, but if I ever get into like a speech task, it would be good to have somebody who doesn't suck at that kind of a thing. Let's see. So you can have one of these guys. I'll leave one in town. Oh wow, that alone destroys his weight limit? Okay, I guess never mind then. That sucks. Is this less heavy? No, they're both 200. Okay, I won't bring him with me then. Let's go ahead and do an expedition. I guess also I can change what people are crafting. I can start making shields maybe instead. Crafting, cancel, shields. I could try doing malachite. Maybe iron. Iron again. Iron buckler. Armor 4, shielding 6. Malachite helps. You can see what the ruby does. Probably better to save the ruby for those rings that I was making before. Oh wow, the leather is identical to... Wow, let's use the leather instead. Jeez. Don't want that. I guess iron can still be the main. Or armor 6 shielding. It could be better, but it could be worse. Let's make a bunch of those. Don't think it helps if I'm already doing it in one day. I don't think another person being assigned really makes a difference. So Dwarven Smith can start making food again. And I guess everybody else, I'll make my expedition party and I'll set everybody else to do different shit here. Save. New expedition. Okay. Combat should be quite a bit easier now because I have all these mithril discs. Might see if I can improve that. 9 damage isn't quite compared to 24 damage. I think 6 is the max I can have in an expedition. Oh no, that's not true. I'll bring him with to try to level him up, I guess. Let me try to give him some shitty items at least. Does he have like some shitty armor? Everything is extremely heavy, it seems like. Shields are all way too heavy for him, I think. Try to give him a club or something, or a staff maybe? Probably start by giving him a weapon. It's poison. Basically don't have any extremely light armor. Alright, well, the objective is just to try to level him up a little bit, so if that doesn't end up working out, that's okay. Everybody else, I think, is about as equipped as they're going to get. Thank you for reminding me about adding food, game. That's so nice of you. That'll last me a ways out there, hopefully. Am I doing on the food bonus here? Food diversity bonus. The fourth one would be really good. +1 shielding, +1 dexterity for everyone. And the fifth one, +1 move. Yeah, these are all actually extremely solid. I have to get in the habit of making more kinds of foods, though. Okay, guys, let's move. Where are we going? I guess raid some... Oh, that mithril mine is probably worth checking out, so I can make more weapons. Everybody's assigned at the moment. I have tons of food in the stash. Made a shield. White. Ivory bracelets. White. I might actually be able to use one of these on Weakling Boy. All right, dude. Can you equip one of these? No. This one, maybe? No. Oh, this one. Hey. Yeah, exactly. I have this amazing party right now. Random event that was gonna nuke me. Oh, I missed that I got extra science. Let's do silver. Is this in fact mithril? Yes, okay, that's what we want. I think this is, once it's like 3 skull or higher, I want to handle it myself. Who's the useless guy? Okay, we don't want him in the front. He's in the front anyway, but what are you gonna do? So I think I want one of my tankier characters out first. So we got Confuse, Counter Tactic up to level 4, Counter Tactic up to level 4, up to level 5. Let's do that first. Unnecessary, it turns out. Don't have counter offense. I want to get closer to some of these rather than wasting them on counter tactic. They have pretty high shield ally. Fuse level is extremely high too, which is nice. She's going to get hit for actual damage. Maybe able to get some back with, I think that's Leech. I think I'm going to get closer. I think I have to play this guy, so hopefully he doesn't die. He might die. May have been a mistake bringing him out here. If he was in the tactical deck, I could have at least used him to do something like counter an opponent or something. Alright, let's see how this plays out. This might not be too great. That's what I was expecting. She gets a couple health back. Oh, 3 skull fights are still pretty hard, turns out. Bye, Vuk. Hope you're not actually dead, bud. What a waste of damage. This bad he doesn't have like a shield or a hammer or something. Oh my god, is Unidrog gonna barely survive? Incredible. Come on, put him in the back. Stop putting him in my offense hand game. Ugh. How could you do this to me? Okay. 9 health on that guy. Minimize the cards that are on the board. I think that's usually pretty helpful. Plus 21 shield will protect from the first lot of damage from that guy. Okay, so now I have to decide, do I want to start confusing? Do I want to start countering tactic? Countering tactic seems really good since it reduces the number of cards I have to deal with, which is kind of a big deal. Counter offense is obviously better though. Play this guy and then shield him. Don't think that's terrible. Ow. And the shield will save him. Okay. I can start damaging the counter tactics without them having a chance to counterattack, which is nice. Hey, I didn't get douchebag in this hand. That's good. Oh, well, this guy can't do enough damage to hurt me, so I win here. Just confuse him so he doesn't do any damage at all. One guy who got reduced to 0 health might be dead. It tells me I shouldn't attempt the 4 skull thing that's near here. You have 1. Some folks are wounded as fuck, though. Blunt greatsword. Oh my god, the drops are terrible. Completely not worth it. Alright. So Vuk is having an extremely bad day. Oh, we got some level ups here. Hey, he got +1 intelligence. It's actually not very helpful. Where's my expedition? I have a way to skip to them. Okay. Review my like a medicine stat, right? I have 1 medic in my party. Yeah, he might die as soon as I rest here. Oof. Oh no. 5 unliving rats. And we are not topped off. He's in the front now, but this guy's even weaker, so I'd rather have him be in the back. Melona's my, like, tank, kind of. Yeah, poison. They don't actually hit very hard, though, so that's a good sign. What does poison do again? It doubles when you attack a wounded enemy. Okay. I feel like the skull indicator isn't a great representation of how difficult I should actually expect combat to be. Like, probably go ahead and start countering tactics. Or confusing, could both be good. Yeah, Skull feels heavily dependent on what the enemy can actually do. Like, I'm sure it's based on like some of their stats, but them hitting really hard is way worse than them having a lot of health, you know? Fortunately, I'm not going to be able to confuse the first guy, but he should die before he gets to go anyway. Oh, that's the nastiest rat. Came out last there, yikes. Alright, don't die, Unidrog. That rat dies, this rat dies. This rat dies, this rat takes some damage and does nothing. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, this is a very different 3-skull encounter. Way less horrific. Monster Bone and a War Staff. Okay. Nobody died. It's always a good sign. Oh, we want to be looking at town here. Stop making bucklers. Yeah. I would like to make more. I need more dragon bone to make the good ring, so I'll just put people back on cooked greens, I guess. You probably have multiple setups here, right? Yeah, right. I did die once and have to completely start the run over. So that's one kind of downside of this game, that a roguelike run is extremely long, so dying is pretty brutal. I think it gives you scaled rewards. I don't want to keep doing that, that should be fine. More cooked greens than anyone will ever need. Oh, really? I didn't know that about Caves of Cud. A typical run can be really long. Alright, Vuck, don't die, buddy. You got 4 hit points now. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, God. Is this the nest? I will reshuffle this to try to get him in the back. He will not go in the back, dude. Unidrog, get your shit together. Spider Queen. Okay. At least she came out confused right away. That's nice. Don't care. That's completely fine. Well, if that's mostly what's in the deck, then I don't think I need to worry too much here. Knock on wood. Probably pretty safely just countering tactic. Oh yeah, the difference between a level 1 and a level 3 spider is almost unnoticeable. Interesting. Alright, well, he can kill this spider. But I'm worried that the next thing that comes out is going to be a danger to him, so I'll wait to play him until later. The Spider Queen is the only thing that's a threat, and Melona's going to kill it, and then everyone else should be fine, I think. I can put him out and just have the rest of them shield him. Since the other rats are like little babies. So dead, minor owie, dead, 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 and then there's one spider left. I could have just auto-resolved this. I thought this was the 4-skull one, which is why I let it play out. I don't think that's a traveling threat, though. Okay. Dark Pendant. Faint 3, Folklore 1, Gathering 1. That would be nice to bring back to town. Okay, they still haven't died. Are they out of the woods on dying? Hey, good job, Buck. I'm proud of you. I'm so used to people dying when they get wounded in this game. It's mean. I probably rest one more turn here.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. Groans and thudding footsteps are heard throughout.
So this keeps happening, and I assume what this is a secret time limit that if I dick around for too long...
Many people get bruised and thrown about, but the tremors eventually stop.
Damn these tremors. Is that enough to, like, seriously fuck anybody up? Okay, no, none of them are wounded. Everybody's basically caught up except for Vuk. I think I can break camp and go back to exploring here. I wanted to go check out this mithril mine. Hopefully it's not to my peril. How do I auto-resolve? Pretty good, okay. Ribcage. Armor 3, shielding 3. Armor 16, shielding 3. That's actually not too bad. Monster Menace, damage 13. I don't think that's as good as my Mithril Dill.
You fall through the ground into a dark and stale tunnel. The fall was rough, but it is possible to make your way back up.
I have a note in my Thea the Awakening text file. There's something I should never, ever, ever do. Did I type it in all caps? If you get a random event that says, do you want to investigate dragon bones? Do not do it. It will kill you. Okay, this isn't that, so let's explore the tunnel.
You venture deeper and deeper into the tunnel until you reach a crossroads.
You feel the call of Velis to your right.
Something down this tunnel has a very strong connection to your god. Whether this is good or bad, well, Velez is the god of the mystical and mysterious after all.
Okay.
You go to the right and you walk for what seems like forever. It gets darker and colder with every step.
Whoops.
Finally, you reach a large underground chamber. It is filled with shiny stones and all sorts of treasures. But on top of them, there sleeps a dragon.
You
run down the tunnel and then take a left at the crossroads.
Completely fine.
You find an exit, but as you leave the tunnel, the entrance shakes and collapses behind you, causing some serious injuries.
And Velis is really not steering me super well lately. How am I doing on food? Fine. All right. Probably start trekking back after exploring this mine. I do heal more while I'm encamped, right?
You come
Just assume that's the
across
case.
the mithril mine. It is old and decrepit, but there is a passage that still looks usable. You go inside and you find the tunnel is dark, dusty and unpleasant, but still sturdy enough to go down the shaft. You go down the passage and find a way into the mines, but just as you reach some mithril ore, you are met by a group of angry dwarves who are evidently not going to talk about this.
So I'm able to do 3
You have time to
skulls.
retreat if you wish.
It depends on if it's a low 3 skulls. Is it like 3.01 like those spiders, or is it like 3.99 like those undead? Let's give it a try. Oh, interesting. It's a Slavic deity. Stop being in the party, dude. Oh, God. He's just so insistent. Oh, these guys suck. 35. Good God. Okay. Really good characters not in the front right now, among other problems. So these guys are as high as level 8, it seems like. Maybe the rats are like really shitty level. Yeah, I dig it too. And our offense probably ain't gonna fly here. Really wish she was in my main party. I want to be throwing folks out here blind, you know? Oh, it's higher than level 6. That sucks. Well, now I know. So the bandit's the other one that's, yeah, okay. And then the rats are in the offense pile, apparently. Should have shielded. She had a Slavka, excuse me. Yep, those rats are not a threat at all. Okay. Let me just have her get closer, even if she'll be confused. So I'll confuse this last rat to try to protect useless Unidrog over here. Okay. Here are 1 bandit. Sviatoslavka is about to get hit pretty hard. Not anything he can't handle. It wasn't too bad. I don't think anyone's like dying.
Although you have a feeling there are
22 mithril. Oh my God. That's fucking great. Oh, okay, so I can keep coming back to the mithril mine, apparently. I guess that makes sense.
As the night veils the sky and stars shine down upon you, a mysterious traveler seeks your company.
Is he a good mysterious traveler or a bad mysterious
but
traveler?
You do not really care what they say. The visitor is tall, dark, handsome. You try to speak to the man, but words fail you. You now see his face, and sure, there are fangs. Yes, his face is fierce, and his eyes those of a wolf. But you really like wolves. He smiles so sweetly, you'd think he's a male Rusalka. Come to me.
Oh, interesting.
With great effort, you manage to stop yourself from following the man, but you are unable to even move, for fear he will take hold of you. But you do feel your resistance is weakening the Striga.
Screw intellect. Yeah, auto resolve should be
You
fine.
defeated the monster. As he lies slain,
Unidrog took some
spell is
damage.
broken,
Oh,
and
man.
the women are themselves again, although some seem quite sad at this turn of events. Both men and women in your group feel stronger in brawl and magic, at least for a time.
Well, this all looks great. Concentration and intellect and hex challenges card dealing concentration damage placed in front of the last card if it was an enemy card. Bird meat. Siren's bracelet, fast reaction, and physical and sickness challenge, cards dealing fast reactions placed in front. Okay. More rubies is good. I need those. I don't think I've had moonstones before. Blessing of Strength. 5 strength for a number of turns. 3 magic. I don't think those are going to matter. Ah, rats. Get them back to town here to drop off that mithril before they die to a crazy random event like this one. Planning is for weaklings. That's kind of the party that I've built right now, unfortunately. I like doing the social and tactic encounters, but I'm extremely bad at them. I guess I can check. Social. Oh, Unidrog is dying. I didn't realize that. Yikes. Yeah, I don't think my speech is high enough. I feel like you never die from failing one of these, right? Ribcage, Silver Oak Hammer. Let me try to camp just in case Unidrog is about to die. Did he survive the night? I think he did. Gotta get this guy some levels, man. He's had a pretty harrowing adventure here.
You come across a dead body lying in some sort of ditch. The corpse is literally stomped into the ground.
What's this doing in my house?
You search the corpse and find some of its belongings still intact. Now that you take the time to look at the scene, you see that the ditch is actually more like a giant footprint. You see some more stuff lodged under the body, but you also feel the ground shake beneath you and strange sounds coming towards this place.
Seems like a bad idea. I should follow the Gloomhaven rule of it's better to do nothing than to do something. It's great. Okay. Maybe it would be better if I was doing it inside the town, but I didn't have my full team there. Okay. So how are we doing? We got 24 mithril now, which is quite nice. Could look into maybe crafting something new. I don't have heavy armors yet. I already made... I guess I need one more mithril disc, so I can make that really quick. So that's mithril, silver. And I don't think it matters what the catalyst is. I think it literally doesn't matter. Okay, so we may as well use the shittiest one. Just gonna make one of those. That should be completely fine. I can just drag them from this side there. That's fine. So you get to help, and 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 you get to help. It still takes 2 days. And then I might see if I can make better craftsman's tools or something. My mithril discs, okay, which I can go ahead and equip. Basically everybody has one right now in my main party except for him. Pretty big upgrade. Sweet. Okay. Would still like to make everybody better armor. I can see if the bucklers I crafted are better than what they're currently wielding. So I made a bunch of these of apparently different qualities. Good lord. Okay. That is strictly better. What does 6 Sense do? In Intellect and Hex challenges, damages the enemy and heals you for the 6 Sense amount. Okay, that's kind of neat. This guy's got that. It's worse. It's comparable. It's worse. It's worse. Okay, well, his shield is pretty good. Disregard. And I think her shield's really good too. Yeah. Her shield's really good as well. I got a bunch of cool custom shields here. I don't think I needed to make all these shields. I guess I can equip my townsfolk, which isn't necessarily bad. This is better, although it makes him less attractive. I wish I had an auto-equip option, because equipping is a little bit stressful and time-consuming. Take any other, like, low-weight armor here? Oh, she can't afford to have anything equipped. Okay, sure. Let's look at other things to craft then. So there's potentially crafting tools. Try making out of mithril. Play. What's the difference in stats? None. No, some. Significant. Okay, so I guess I need to unlock clay. Only gonna get to make one of these. Craft 5 is a pretty big deal, though. Probably end up giving this to the dwarf smith. Another science point. Where is clay? I do want to save up for mithril, but I guess I have that in mind to get some. So, Dwarf Smith. It's like the luckiest thing that ever happened to me in this playthrough is that guy joining my party, just randomly. Probably make him his own mithril disc. I guess he has a dragon signet now that I can share with the adventurers. I really like having someone who doesn't suck in my base. I think that's going to elevate him to strongest person in the camp. Possibly by a long shot. For crafting, anyway. I guess he's tied with Sobibor. Sobibor's been crafting at my camp for like 255 turns, though, so... And I've had the Dwarf Smith for barely any time at all. I will make one more Mithril Disc for the Dwarf Smith so he can try to defend the town if any assholes show up. And then, can I get this down to 1 day, finally? I cannot, sadly. I'll probably make another Mithril Hammer. Bro, here you go. Oh, he's on a warrior, so he can't... I see. Alright, well, it's good to have an extra one in case I get another warrior. I guess that's right, he's a smith, isn't he? That's not the same thing. That's fine. Craft. Crafting tools. Enough clay to make one more of these. If you get the crafting period down to a single day, is there any reason to add more people onto it? Does it like increase the chance that you'll get a high quality result or something? Or is it just a waste of talent? Now we go about passing things down here. So Sobibor, buddy. Start the hand-me-downs. So you get the mithril hammer. And then my next best guy is Vislava. She gets the other hammer if she doesn't already have one. Okay. And I have 2 regular old boring crafting tools, I guess. Stogniev Trezebiabor. He has that one. Already has that one. Does anyone have like super shit crafting tools or no crafting tools? You can answer that question. Thank you. Thank you for checking. That was a question to chat. Is there anything wasted by putting more people on a task than I strictly require? Anything else I want to make here? I think so. I can probably put them all back on cooked greens. Try to maybe send my party out to like collect some clay so I can make mithril tools for everybody here. Bring him out again, although it might not be the best idea. I kind of got his ass kicked before. Is he a better weight now? Am I reading that right? Oh yeah, way better. Wow. Wonder if that's the blessing of strength. It might be. Well, that should help with his lack of tankiness. The catalysts? Okay. So the answer to the question is yes, anyone that's added on to a project that after it's already down to 1 day is wasted. Always forget the food. Six children, good lord. There's a little chest thing up here. I'll try to get that.
You come across a hidden stash, and it looks like whatever is inside may still be intact.
I think I started this save file years ago, so are there any optional settings like that? Don't think I have them.
You have your loot safe in hand, but you can hear something approaching fast, perhaps a guardian of the stash. You have time to run, but maybe the creature hides more goodies.
I can do 3 skulls. I'm close to base.
Stand your ground and face the approaching enemy. The air seems to get thicker, the ground feels shaky, and a sudden raising of the fog makes it hard to see who your assailant is. You feel a hint of dread in your heart.
Wild boar. I think I can just auto-resolve that.
Turns out these were simply some boars defending their turf, or searching for prey. Still, you search their remains, hoping to gather some extra resources.
I got some great extra resources. Thank you, boars. Oh, living brooch. Distraction 3, folklore 1.
During the night, a Mamuna is seen escaping the village. All the parents check their children in horror and discover the worst. One of the children has been switched for a changeling.
Oh, man.
Your wise ones gather and talk. The changeling can grow into many things. It could become a human-like adult that will be strange, but not evil. It can grow into one of the many demons that practice this habit of switching. If that happens, there is no telling what it will become.
That's kind of cool. Am I get a changeling adult?
You let the changeling child live and raise it as your own. It grows quickly. Within days, it takes its true form. The changeling has grown into a girl, one with wisdom beyond her years and with the eyes of a cat, a witch wielding folk magic. But apart from her oddities, she remains loyal and devoted to her family, and no different to any human.
That's cool. Wow, she has all kinds of cool stats. Neat. Well, she's one of us now. Where is she? Tosia? She's pretty neat looking. She's got okay base stats. Can she wield a... She's not a fighter though, right? She's a witch. Okay, so a witch and a sage are basically the same thing as far as the game's concerned. Embrace her and keep her part of the community. Hell yeah. Thea the Awakening. Non-toxic. Oh, wow. She's at full weight just carrying that. Okay, that's fine. Are people who are idle in the village not ever going to get experience points? I feel like I should just assign her to something.
You find the remnants of a great old city in ruins. The mysteries it holds could be vast, but beware. It looks as if the dead walk in great packs inside.
4 skulls is one too many skulls for me, especially if it ends up being 4.99 skulls. I was going to look for clay. Oh, it's right there. It's nice. Gather. I guess this is where it helps to have people who are actually good at gathering. Instead of 19 turns, oh my god. All right, I would have to bring some of them out with me for this to be worth it, I think. I'll do that then.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in.
Let's get another warrior. I've got the gear for it.
Is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
1 second, folks, sorry. Agatka. I do have stuff in my town that enhances warriors, I believe.
You lose your footing and fall into a really deep ditch. You quickly realize you are not alone and that you have fallen into a viper's nest.
Vipers. 12 warp snakes. Oh my god.
You defeat the snakes and can leave the cave without trouble.
Scaled leather. Big hammer. Granite. equip my new Agatka lady. I should have a full set of equipment for her. Where's my great Mithridates? There it is. And she can wear a shield, as I've recently learned. Just super busted. Shadow armor. +1 will, +1 will, bad quality, fast reaction. Probably give these to some of my craftsmen. Sobibor is my main craftsman dude. What other like rings do I have? Backstab, feint. Also manage some kind of ranged weapon, although my ranged weapons are pretty bad. Might want to unlock the ability to research those. Okay, so once I get my expedition back to town to get people out to get that clay, I can have her come with and she can hang out.
You travel through the hills in search of resources, and you come across the remains of an old settlement. The houses are small.
I think this almost destroyed me. I had this happen last episode too. I just ran by some 4 skull orcs and very nearly wiped.
As 2 tall orcs step in front of you with their weapons drawn. Halt! One shouts at you in a deep, heavy drumming voice. The 2 orcs speak to each other in a foreign tongue which sounds a lot like whistling leaves on a windy day.
I love that throwaway line. By the way, it sounds like whistling leaves on
but not much else.
a windy day.
Side and an orcish female steps in. She is tall, muscular, and holds her head up high as she speaks to you.
We got here first, humans, and from the looks of you, there is nothing you could be useful for, so beat it.
Surely we can find a way to help each other.
Turning to the women in your group only, the orc leader speaks.
You speak wisely, as expected from one without the burden of testicles weighing on their mind. Let us work in unison and scour this
I love the
place
writing in this
before the
game.
darkness descends upon us all.
You search the ruins together and you find only scraps. But then, one of the buildings turns out to hold a hidden basement. The orcs find the place first and enter. But you hear the floors breaking beneath them and you see a dark chasm beneath. You have time to try and pull them up, or you can leave them to their doom, leaving any loot to yourselves.
Actually okay at physical, he said ominously. Do I have stuff? No, yeah. I'll give it a try. Ooh. Alright, well, my shittiest guy's in the back, so I should just celebrate that. Alright, 18, 11. These are numbers that I can tolerate. Leech. I don't have a lot of shielding, though, unfortunately. Oh, I can counter offense. I can counter a bunch of offense. This otherwise useless guy can counter the shit out of offense. That's good. Let's see. Just want to do that as much as I can before those cards actually get played. Need a tactics card here? Okay, of course, that's fine. Rest of these will be confused. So I'll have to take damage from the first card, and everyone else can pile on, I think. She can regen some health if she takes the damage here. Someone's gonna have to take damage, so... See how this goes. I don't have the warmest feelings about it, but there are 3 cards in a row there, even though 2 of them are confused. Ow. Pretty good. She's gonna have a bad day. I forget how physical, if that's like actually damage that they take or not, or if it can cause wounds to be inflicted later. Okay.
Their leader stands before you and bows. Her men follow suit and shout a word in unison.
It means honourable soldier in our old tongue. We honour you as our comrades in arms. You have proven true to your word, and you have saved our men from a measly fate. I offer you my weapon as repayment.
It was the right thing to do. No need for such a reward.
My name is Friala, and I am ashamed to say I did not expect such honour from a human. I wish to learn more of your ways. Accept Gottrol, my second, to serve your village and repay this debt.
Sure.
Gottrol joins your ranks with a surprisingly big smile on his face. He only nods to his friends in a farewell gesture, and then turns to you as if he's always been there. Friala nods.
No, his name is just Orc Fighter now, though.
And the orcs depart, leaving more than half of the loot behind for you.
Well, that's cool. I like getting new characters. Oh my god, he's strong as fuck. Oh my god, he does 56 damage and 30 armor? This rules. This Mountain Cutter is pretty sweet, too. Monster Bone Shell, bad quality. 14 clay, though. Surprised it actually went extremely well. All right, Mr. Orc Fighter, what's your deal? Do you already have stuff equipped? Oh, he had the Mountain Cutter equipped. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm like, if that's his damage without something... I'm guessing he can't... Okay, yeah. As an Orc Fighter, he doesn't have... Strong, tall, muscular orcs are feared on sight. They can be excellent warriors, but also keen hunters and witches. So I think it's only warriors right now that have the special feature, right? What do witches do? I guess it's just affecting their stats. Okay. I'll ask that to chat. Are warriors one of the only classes that have an innate ability like warriors? Like the warriors have the innate ability to wield a two-handed weapon and a shield, but most of the other classes just seem to be a different smattering of stats without any kind of like unique mechanical effects. Is that true?
Before you is a group of black wolves attacking something. As you look closer, you realize there are 2 packs, one attacking a small baby and one fighting not far with something else.
Investigate.
You see that the child is clearly protected by some magic, as the wolves seem unable to get to it. However, you're not certain how long this shield will last. You also see that the other group is fighting with a single black cat that is putting up a good fight,
thank you.
but clearly losing its strength now.
Help the cat.
You charge in to help the cat, and you are victorious. You charged in to help the cat, hoping the child would remain protected. Alas, it was not so. You defeated the wolves, and the cat is alive, but the child has perished. The cat hisses at you and runs to the child. Upon seeing it dead, it turns into a dark spirit, wails, and then disappears, leaving a black stone in its stead. This was certainly a guardian spirit, most likely one called Dola. You realize it has cursed you.
Well, that's not good. Weakening curse. I think I made a note about getting rid of curses. Obsidian. what I get for saving the cat. It curses me. Is it like curse? How do I remove curses again? I feel like I had a quest to do this or something. Like there was a specific NPC. I guess I didn't make a note of it. Anxiety? Okay, thanks. Do a new expedition with all these wonderful people. Then also let's take some people off gathering here. Milada, Naslava, Mieszko, Kriha. Okay. I guess the whole front deck versus tactical deck is pretty dangerous because you could get someone who's just a gatherer. Makes sense. Probably should make more gathering tools soon. And I probably should better equip these dudes. Let's just go ahead and send out the expedition and then I can do the equipping. That should be easier. Oh, but no, I have to do it from here, don't I? Okay, that's fine. About pine cadets. Riha. Oh, she's got an okay setup. It's too bad the doctor's medicus doesn't actually do anything for healing. Actually, their setup is okay, I think. All right, I'll just bring some food, some wood. My total carry weight is a function of my how many people I have and what their combined strength is, right? Oops, shit, I mean to do that. Oh, because it's like difficult terrain.
You enter the ruin, but Zirdi do not turn to you, but one speaks.
Grandchildren have come.
50 food.
You seek our aid and guidance you shall receive. For each dark curse, if your body has been wounded by a dark force and will not heal, you have proven yourselves to be worthy.
That's not too bad.
We take the curses away from your souls. Return if you need aid once more.
You stop to rest and look up at the night sky when you see a swarm of crows circling nearby. Moments later, a woman dressed in an alluring red dress approaches you, with two younger females gliding behind her. You sense danger, you suspect foul play, and yet what is life without a little danger? The women in your party seem unaware of any visitors.
Could maybe try Hex. It's 2 skull.
You can feel a strong spell upon you, and you know it will take hold soon.
Okay. All right. Got a good team for this, apparently. But most of them can't do damage. What actually causes them to do damage in this? I only needed a 3 there. I think willpower is probably my health for this. It's magic. Okay. Since it's confused, I don't think it matters what order I put everybody out. Because you can't get closer if your damage is 0. I guess that makes sense. You tried. Oh, that's nice. The leech does damage even if I have 0 damage on the weapon. It's not too bad.
Spell, and suddenly you clearly see that a Striga mistress stands before you. Her gaze is still capturing, her body alluring, but her face is a monstrous display of rage and hunger. Her unnaturally wide mouth is filled to the brim with razor-sharp teeth. Her eyes are blood red, and her visage gaunt and pale. She sees this and tries to retreat, although you feel she is very powerful still.
No, it's fighter.
Distracted by your words, the Striga weakens her magical hold on your women as well, and so they are able to strike. Together, you defeat the bloodsuckers, and their hearts turn into blood-red rubies.
That's cool. Oh, it sucks the Dragonfly song is so bad. It's kind of a cool looking weapon. 9 rubies is really good though. Gargoyle wing. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Got some level ups. Hey, Unidrag got some health. I'll take it. When characters are wounded, does that have some kind of ongoing impact on their max health? I could have sworn Unidrag had more health earlier, and then he almost died, and I thought his max health was lower, but I may have misread that. How about these folks? I didn't realize Curse was a stat. Interesting. Who's idle? Oh, I forgot to bring the orc fighter with me. Poor guy. He's just hanging out at the base. It's kind of funny, actually. Probably fight these guys before they attack my town. Let's see, Spike Club. Not very good. Glove of an Assassin, Stealth 2. That's cool. Get that clay is what I'm out for. Mushrooms might be good too, just so I can get more food bonuses.
You are ambushed by a band of goblin bandits.
That's fine.
You massacre the goblins without breaking a sweat. You are free to loot whatever they carried.
Dex 3, Horn of a Beast. That's pretty good. I might see if I can equip it on somebody now. Anyone with good stealth right now? It's like sneak, right? I think in general, no. Actually, I'm a little bit better at it than I thought. It's really hard for me to tell challenges other than combat. I can't really read whether I'm going to have an easy time with them or not, since they don't really involve equipment as much, you know? We don't want it to be any of the gatherers. What is that? Oh, is this because I sacrificed? Oh boy, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to make sure I gather some clay here. That's not good. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that! Oh no, how far back is that? It was a misclick. I was just hitting escape. I think we might be okay. I think I'm gonna miss out on that cool loot that I just got, but... Oh, it was right before this encounter. Alright. And I can go back to town and get food, I guess. Not what I meant to do, though. Different stuff that time, not as good. That's too bad. Okay, I guess I could have gone much worse for me than it did. We're bring the orc fighter this time instead of leaving the poor guy at home. And let's bring way more food this time. So I'd like to be gathering, like, mushrooms and stuff for a while. Mushrooms and clay and the like. New person, right on. She's a scavenger? Interesting. So what are they good at? Oh, why am I stuck? It's like a weight problem? Is that part of the issue? His strength bonus wore off. It's part of the problem, right? Oh, I don't understand why they can't move anymore. I think I have food. 5 out of 5 movement points. Oh, it was because that guy was over encumbered? Okay. Makes more sense.
There are strange noises in your village at night.
Stay
As you
vigilant.
prepare to go to sleep and take one last look out of the windows, you see that the ground seems to be moving. You shout to your fellow villagers and soon realize that your home is swarming with rats.
I think I actually took out most of my magic guys, unfortunately. So I don't want to do Hex.
You kill many of the rats, but the vermin are slimy and fast, so they manage to eat some of your supplies, and worse yet, some people get sick.
Sickness eventually
this
wears
could be
off.
Much,
Okay.
much worse. Some of the bones have a strange greenish glow to them. Apparently, not all of the rats were strictly natural.
Oh, good. Get the special bones. This game is great. Okay. Let's start by getting some mushrooms. Oh, interesting. Am I not allowed to...
You find the remnants of a great...
Can I not make camp and like search somewhere that has an event on it? Okay.
Before you is a group
I don't feel
of
great about a
wolves attacking
4-skull
something.
challenge.
As you look close,
Investigate.
you see that the child is clearly protected by some magic, as the wolves seem unable to get to it. However, you're not certain how long this shield will last. You also see that the other group is fighting with a single black cat that is putting up a good fight, but clearly losing its strength now.
I don't think I can do... Let's help the child this time, since it went really badly
You have
before.
protected the child first, and you killed all the wolves. Alas, the cat lies on its deathbed. As you approach it, and with its last breath upon seeing the child safe, it whispers its thanks.
Let me add a note.
Blessing upon you, and you're pretty sure this must be a Dola, a protective
Cat
demon
versus
spirit.
baby event. Against your better judgment, help the baby. Okay. Thanks, Dola. Oh, I didn't realize I could gather in an area like that. That's kind of nice. I think I actually want her on that task. Play is the thing I want more. Everybody else sucks at gathering. Okay, let's see how it is. Might be able to make this a little bit better. Who's gathering what again? I want to look at Astoya. Didn't I get some gathering stuff from an enemy there? Oh, maybe that was before I died. Shoot. Oh man, I'm going to be set on clay for a while. That's quite nice. Do the same thing with silver. I haven't really done this before in 15 hours of playing this game. I haven't really just gone out to like gather a single kind of resource. I think I found silver somewhere, right? Once you unlock the tech, it automatically gives you one on the map somewhat close to you. Is that it? Okay, I can start heading in that direction. Let me review my supplies. Oh, if you click it on the tech tree, it'll tell you? Okay, thanks. Because I need to go back home and get more food for this. That's okay. you build new settlements in this game eventually, or you pretty much just have the one? Oh, this summarizes how many turns you have. Okay, that's helpful. I don't think I've noticed that before. Just bring a shitload of supplies. Head way out into the wilderness here. Probably need to come back and assign more people to making cooked food again because I'm starting to run a little bit low on some of that, but I have enough cooked greens. I think that the villagers are like favoring eating the raw vegetables before they eat anything more fancy than that. That's the one, okay. I want to have all this clay. Might try to make some more mithril tools. Mithril. Thank you, Ben. I'm gonna need more mithril first. Okay, that's a problem. I guess I'll go to the mine while I'm out, maybe.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in.
Let's keep
Becoming
doing
an adult is an
warriors.
important rite of passage. The whole village.
See if I can make her a new mithril disc sword. Don't remember exactly what goes into that. I just short. Oh, I have enough. Okay. You said the catalyst affects quality, so you don't want to use shitty wood if you can avoid it. It's going to be 2 days regardless. Okay. It's fine.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. The tremors and wild groans eventually stop.
Damn these tremors. A little alarmed about those tremors. Back on cooked greens. Slava, hey, here you go. Have this. And one of these fancy shields. Why not? And some fancy armor, how about? And backstab, I guess. You'll join the next expedition. Might actually be able to do a 4 skull challenge now. I'm gonna give it a try. This might be horrible.
You find the remnants of you find an old storage room in one of the many ruined houses. It took a while to get into, but it still holds usable loot.
It's actually not super worth it. If I had a chance for a 4-skull challenge. Okay. Fight. Dare you take damage on a 2-skull challenge? What is this? She may as well do something, I guess. It's fine. Silver's all the way down there, okay. So this is I can see there's a summary of my encumbrance, how many turns I have remaining on food, how many turns I have remaining on wood. So I brought way too much wood. Do I only need 1 wood per day for the whole party? Regardless, pretty much. Ooh, skeleton tomb. Let's do silver, please. Oh yeah, that's brutal. Okay. Get that down to 1? Probably not. Get some nuts though, that's cool. Oh, I thought you were always using it to, like, maintain food. Okay, gotcha. This wishing well is really good. 6 silver. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sit here for a minute to get anything good.
Another night falls over Thea, and restless souls of the damned seek
Seen
out
this
the living in
before.
envy and
Leave the
hate.
creature to
On
its
Marstead,
task.
Your people sleep well
It's because of
this night,
Valus that I know that
and
that's good. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna chill out here for a bit.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must.
Oh, scholar's an option now. That's
Has matured
interesting.
Into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
I think I want to be able to have so many warriors that I can just, like, annihilate combat encounters.
Becoming an adult is
That's
an
really been a
important rite of
problem.
passage. The whole village
Like, I like the
celebrates
idea of all the
this
different skill checks in this game, but
places a food offering at the altars of their gods.
it seems like it always falls back on combat. Like, that's what's going to get you killed. So it's great if you have a good talkie party, but your good talkie party is pretty useless if you encounter a rat and can't talk to a rat. Probably try to make her another thing here. I think I'm out of mithril though now. I'll have to stop by the mine. Yeah, I'll just do that. $24 silver, more spider silk.
The whole land is many people get bruised and thrown about, but you find some useful
Sandstone, okay. Alright, one more will get me one more bout of silver and then I can start moving. Pop by the skeleton tomb, I'll stop in the mithril mine. Orc fighter! Oh my goodness, you gotta be more careful, man.
A figure of a beautiful woman adorned in flowers and leaves appears daydream. A sweet smell of spring flowers and young lambs follows her, and everywhere she
This is
steps,
fine.
the grass grows greener. And yet, as her foot lifts again, anything that lived withers. Her eyes are filled with sorrow.
Oh, if shit's withering, that seems
Tell the
bad.
woman, but nothing happens.
Okay. I wonder if there's just a chance to fight there, or if there's just a chance that she'll leave you alone. Uh-oh. It should be okay. Thank you, Dwarf Smith. Oh my god, they dropped some good shit over here. It's the best shield I think I have. But that fur jacket looks way radder. I mean, 13 armor is pretty decent, but that looks like some fucking endgame, like, death crystal armor. And it's like, yeah, okay, that's fine. This is why we have a Dwarf Smith back there. I should equip that new fighter, even if I'm not giving her a greater mithril disc. It's Bayana. Yeah. I need to be able to sort this by anything, really. Gargoyle Wing is almost a mithril disc. Oh, it's a two-handed sword specifically. Okay, I don't think I realized that. That's okay, I'll just give her that for now so she can help temporarily. Let's make her a mithril disc once I come back from the mithril mine.
You enter into a wooded area. Birds are singing, the wind is gently rocking the trees. In fact, it's pretty nice. As you venture deeper, you realize that this forest is very healthy, and you even find a nursery of young saplings. This type of find could mean a lot for the village. However, you do wonder how this particular patch of the forest could be so very healthy.
Have a look around.
Stay still.
Oh no.
Forest. Observe its
I tried this before and got
the whole picture. Before
destroyed.
long, you get the feeling you are watched, and soon after, one of the trees, an old oak,
I think I've done this before. Agree to help.
Wise choice, and it is unexpectedly fortunate for us both. This Bugay I speak of is a lost spirit, confused, defiant. He has forgotten his duty as the guide.
I just had another OBS crash, but
his own spirit
it's at the end of stream anyway, so I'm just going to wrap after this.
We cannot have such things. I shall tell you where he is. Make haste.
The Lishi points you to where he thinks the escaped Bugay may be hiding. He also hands you a reward, and you feel it came with some sort of spirit magic.
Yeah, so future Marstead, check your document. You've got a big party outside that was gathering silver. You want to stop at the mithril mine and gather mithril. Come back to town, combine everything together, make more mithril discs for your warriors. You want to have so many warriors that a 4 skull encounter is not so bad. Good luck.